Good morning, beautiful people. Today is Thursday, July 25th, and it is around 8 a.m. So I did just get to campus and I'm ready to have a full day of work today. But before we start getting right into work, I just wanted to chit chat with you all a little bit because there's been so many things going on and I have not been in the office because I've just been working from home. Coming back from the vacation, I was feeling energetic and I was feeling like, I'm ready for the rest of the year. And so I've been working from home, cleaning my house, trying to get things ready. I mentioned in a few previous videos that I was, moving things around because me and my husband got a U-Haul so we could store some of our things there and we could have access to our den. But now that we both have been biking and things like that, I decided not to transform the den into my office and just keep it as storage for the bikes because we were keeping them in our entrance, but it was just causing a lot of issues in terms of like getting in and out and like having to go walk Kenzo and things like that. So I was like, you know what, let's just keep the den like nice and clean so we can store the bikes there and just a few things that we need, and then I'll keep my office in the living room. And in any case, I was like, I'm most of the time here at campus now. I mean, I have this office, I have the graduate student office, I have so many different spaces where I can go work, but I still like to have like a designated workspace at home for the days that I don't want to come to campus, right? So we left it like that, but I did tell my husband that maybe a good alternative to reducing my workspace at home would be to change to a different table. So we're looking into that. I'm not in a hurry for that. Like I said, I have many places to work from. It's just, having more space at home, and I feel like that decision was the right decision. So coming back from our mini vacation, I've been honestly non-stop busy. I did stop by Friday last week to water the plants and to pick up a few things that I had forgotten in the office. But that Friday that I came here, I didn't record anything because I was just in and out of the office, and in the morning I had met with a recent PhD graduate who did their PhD on the urban canopy here in Ottawa. So it was really nice to get to meet them, and they were really nice to share, their thesis with me, their resources with me, and it gave me like an idea of what I like and what I don't like, because she in her thesis, she discusses like a few things that I had in mind, like the unruly trees and the activists and stuff like that. But then reading, I haven't read all of it, but I've skimmed through it and I noticed that may be not the angle I want to take. And so it's just really nice to have that perspective from a recent graduate. And she was super nice to me, super open. She was like, if you ever want me to review your proposal or if you want to bounce ideas off me, feel free to contact me. So it's nice that I created a new colleague. And the cool thing is that they are not from the University of Ottawa. They are from the University of Carleton, which is about like 10 minutes away from like the University of Ottawa. But it's really nice because I haven't really contacted anyone from that university, or I'm not really in conversation with anyone from that university except for one prof who is friends with my supervisor, and they always come to our events. But other than that, I have no connection to the other universities. So getting to meet her is like opening that door, because she also was part of a Ottawa lab that they have at that campus. And she was like, they have like a archive center and all these great things, and she was like, you're welcome to stop by if you want. So again, it's just really nice to make those connections. And as I mentioned in a few videos back, there's a prof here who also has an Ottawa lab. So I was like, you know what, maybe there's space there for collaboration. So yeah, it's just been really nice getting to meet a bunch of new people. I met a lady as well, and I shared a little bit of this in my mini vacation video. working in one of the last urban old growth forests in Ottawa, and what she's doing there is amazing. And so far what she is doing is something that has really caught my curiosity and attention. So I'm in conversation with her through emails and stuff. She invited me to a bug walk next week, but I'm not gonna be able to be there. Sorry, not next week, next month, but I'm not gonna be able to be there because I'm gonna be in Toronto on that day. But I'm keeping that door open, and she's doing just really great, amazing things. And I think that that may be a field site that I want to do research on for my doctorate. But I still have a few people to meet this week and next week. So they're all like different little either like organizations or community groups who are trying to, you know, do activism or maintenance or conservation of the urban canopy here in Ottawa. All this to say that when you're doing anthropology, you have to be out there talking to people. Again, it depends your research project, the type of anthropology you're doing, but part of it is being out there talking to people, right? And by doing this, you get all these doors open to you, right? Or you're in conversation with all these people who also want to tell you things because they see you as a researcher, right? They're like, oh, well, you know, we're doing this and that and that. So overall, it's just been really great to have so many people be open to talking to me, because one of the things that I'm noticing in, you know, getting involved with tree and tree people is that there's a lot of stigma that I was unaware of. And having had done my MA on the legalization of recreational cannabis here in Canada, I see some similarities. And so that may be like, I don't know, an essay or a line of inquiry that I might want to explore. But I see these narratives with the people I've been in conversation, and so they come from, you know, the activists themselves, the organizations, the community groups, the city workers and stuff like that. So I just feel like, you know, there's a lot for me to look into and to you know, reflect on to start writing my research proposal. But that's where I'm at with that. Over the last 2 weeks, I have also been, you know, accommodating some of my colleagues to go drink coffee with them. And it's been really nice because it gets me out of, you know, just focusing on like the doctorate research and my job. And so it's just been really nice to catch up with different colleagues of mine, but most of them are in the MA program. So it's nice that they look up to me and then I can give them like advice and things like that. But at the same time, you know, I've done that step, or like I've been through that already, right? And I kind of want to connect more with the doctorate students, but I know that we're all busy, so I'm not really pushing that at all, because to be honest, I'm feeling socially drained. So it's been super amazing that, you know, I'm getting to meet all these people in the city, either through my doctorate research or through what I'm doing with my job, organizing 101 week. Like, both of these things have required a lot of me being out there and exposing myself and talking to people and navigating conversations and things like that. And even though I like it and I'm happy to do it, internally, or like realistically, I'm an introvert. So it's just like yesterday I went out with a friend to drink coffee and we went for a walk and it was really nice. But when I got home, I was just like dead. I was like, oh my God, like that takes a lot of energy, because it's a lot of people like giving you information, a lot of people wanting you to get involved, a lot of people wanting like just your attention for other things. So right now I'm feeling socially drained. So next week is not, I haven't booked too many meetings for myself. Like this week my schedule has been like meeting. And yeah, I'm socially drained. But like I said, it's really nice to have the opportunity to catch up with people. But at the same time, I need to, you know, take care of myself and take care of my mental health. And I was telling that to my husband yesterday. I was like, oh, you know, after coming back from our mini vacation and having gone through such an extreme year, I really want to start prioritizing saying no, which I've been doing. And it's really weird for me. Like this week I had to say no to so many people, but at the same time I'm like, it is about me, right? I have to prioritize what I want, and by doing that I have to say no to other people so I can have time for that, because we all have limited time. I mean, we all have the same 24 hours, right? So I don't want to be spending it just socializing when I can, you know, be finishing off things that are on my to-do list. So yeah, socially drained for sure, but we're keeping it together. And honestly, I'm gonna be socially like involved with many things until November. Like I've been looking at my schedule, like I've been trying to get things ready for the upcoming semester and things like that. And right now the only month I don't have anything is November. So yeah, it's gonna be a very busy semester, but after that things should like really slow down a bit starting January. So I'm looking forward to that, but I'm telling myself, you know, this is the last little push. And then after that it's just field work and then writing the thesis. So yeah, that's a little bit of an update of what's been going on. So to share with you all what's on the list today, first thing in the morning I have to check my emails. I have to reach out and follow up with a few people for the Alt 101 week, which is part of like my work. So I'm gonna be dedicating the morning to that. After that, I'm going to be reviewing my colleague's article that she sent me that she wants me to peer review. And then after that, I'm going to be reading the thesis of the doctorate student I met with, because they just sent it to me. And then that should bring me up until like 1 p.m. And then at 2 p.m. today, I'm going to be meeting with Capital Forêt, for a tour of their forest and what they're doing. So this is like a little initiative within a farm in the city where they're trying to make mini forests or tiny forests. And I found them through my research, and I reached out to them, and they're gonna have tours of their initiative today. So it's from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. and it's not like in the city, it's outside in the suburbs. So I'll have to make my way down there probably around like 1 or 12:30. I have to figure out the transportation things because it's so annoying. So we have, if you're from Ottawa, you know about our issues with the LRT and how ridiculous it is that we got this, you know, transportation system for the first time in the city that, you know, gets you from one point to another in like under 13 minutes, but it's not working this summer. So it's really annoying because you have to now take like 5 buses to get here, or at least I do, because I live like out in the West End. So that's a little bit annoying. And so I'm like, do I want to like mission it there, adventure it there through like public transportation? Do I want to take an Uber? So I'm debating that. So we'll be doing that, and I'll be bringing you guys along for that. So yeah, let's get working because we have lots to do, and I'll catch up with you guys later. It's 11:41 and I just got back from the student center. I had to go there to get myself some lunch, but also I forgot all of my phone chargers, and I have like 5 at home now. but I forgot my phone charger and I didn't notice that my phone didn't charge overnight, so I had to go to the student store to get a charger. I got the one, the same one as last time, which I love and would highly recommend if you have a chance to encounter them. It's by BHIP, and it's the 50% faster charge, so it looks like that. And it's really nice because it's like a synthetic cable, so it's really cool because it doesn't break easily. And the last one I bought, I believe it was somewhere around the fall last year, so it's lasted me quite a while. So yeah, I had to spend $21 on a new charger, but you know, I am doing quite a few things today and need my phone. When I was out, there was a little bit breeze, and I'm happy about that because I didn't bring a jacket today. All I brought was my umbrella with me. According to the weather network, it's not supposed to rain today. It's supposed to be just cloudy, but we did have a severe thunderstorm yesterday that I was caught in with my friend because we went to grab coffee and then we went for a walk. But when we were in the walk, it started to pour rain and we were like all soaked, and I don't want the same thing happening today. But I don't have a raincoat, and I'm thinking that, you know, I may need one now, especially since I'm going to be doing a lot of outdoor things in the next few years. So I'm going to look into that. I did go out to get some lunch because, again, like I said, today is just a very work focused day, but we're also going to be visiting the Capitol Forest. So I got myself, like always, just a Jamaican patty and a nice veggie soup. It's supposed to be Caribbean flavor, so I'm excited to try it. But because my phone died, I only recorded half of like my morning. I'm gonna have lunch here. I'm probably going to watch a little video or something like that to distract myself, and then I'm going to shift gears into peer reviewing my colleague's article. And then after that, I think I'll just have to head out to the farm. Well, not the farm. Well, the forest I'm visiting is inside an urban farm. So it's the same place. It's just there's the farm and then there's the forest. But we will be going there through public transportation. I took a look at the bus route right now, especially that the LRT is not working. And it says that I can be there in 40 minutes. And I'll take that because it seems like it'd be like the similar time if I took an Uber, but I won't have to pay that much. So I think I'm gonna do that. So that visit is from 2 p.m. till 4. And then after that, I have to head home, and I have another event this evening, but it's online. It's a tree planting initiative watch party. So the city put out their next steps for the tree planting initiatives around the city, and so they're gonna have a watch party together with Ecology Ottawa, the organization who connected me to a bunch of people. So yeah, that's what's on the list. And yeah, I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling with energy. I've been drinking lots of water, which is making me feel really good because last night we had McDonald's for dinner, and honestly, like, I feel like all that type of fast food is not sitting well with my body anymore. Like, I feel that after I turned 29, my body is changing and I feel it. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm discovering new things. I'm discovering things I like and don't like anymore. So let's eat lunch and continue our work day, and then we can catch up later.